skill development for many young Indians, as well as also to promote soldiers to get skill certificates from defense institutes. All the 19 institutions of the Tri-Services of India and the 17 directorates of the Indian Army, comprising fighting arms, support arms and services, have finally been fully affiliated to the center's skilling and academic credit ecosystem under the project Punasthapan. All these 19 institutions and of Tri-Services and 17 directorates of the Indian Defence Services will be affiliated to upskill, to improve the skill of soldiers. This gives the 19 institutions and 17 directorates the status of an awarding body, allowing them to give due credits for skills of a soldier acquires and training courses he undertakes as a defense personnel. This Punasthapan will act as awarding body and give the credit and give due credit for skills a soldier acquires and training courses joining the training courses as a defense personnel. This was recorded. The move is bound to work to the advantage of all the defense personnel, including the Agniveers, the first batch of which started training in late 20s. This move of improving the skill of soldiers will bound to work to the advantage of all the defense personnel, including Agniveers, who joined recently in the year 2022. The alignment under project Punasthapan with the larger skilling framework will enable skill credit assignment, accumulation, storage and redemption to the advantage of the defense personnel once they hang their boots. So this will help the defense personnel, will enable skill development, assignment, accumulation, storage and redemption to the advantage of defense personnel. The creditizing of the in-service skills up to 50% of a course will enable the soldier to acquire a class 12 certificate or an undergraduate certificate, a diploma or degree certificate. Punasthapan program will creditize the soldier with 50% of a course, will enable the soldier to acquire class 12 certificates or undergraduate certificate. What it essentially means is that of the 120 credits required for a bachelor's degree, 60 credits will be awarded and created by the Defence Training Institution Directorate to a defence person's academic account by virtue of his in-service skill training courses. So out of 120 credits required, 60 credits will be awarded by this institution established under Punasthapan to the people, to the persons under defense service for upgrading, for accrediting their skills, training and courses. This in turn will help a defense personnel take up a post-service employment which gives due recognition to the skills acquired. This move of upgrading the skills of a defense personnel will help the defense personnel not only during the service but also post-service also. Their talent or their skill will be useful for getting another employment opportunities after completing their service in defense. Approximately 125 skill sets of the various arms of the Indian Armed Forces have been already mapped to the existing job roles, qualifications which are aligned to the industry needs. Nearly 125 sets of courses, skill sets has been recognized by the institution established under Punasthapan to help the Indian Armed Forces map to the existing job roles, qualifications which are aligned to the industry needs. Not only the defense needs but also industry needs also taken care of for upskilling the persons who are already in defense service. This is an ongoing process and shall continue to be done with the alignment of each learning outcome of these personnel to the industry and the national skill qualification framework. This skill development is the ongoing process and shall continue to be carried on. The alignment of each learning outcome of these personnel to the industry will be useful to the industry, the defense services and the national skill qualification framework. The armed forces personnel become highly skilled during their service tenure in sectors like logistics, engineering, telecom, management, security, armed and unarmed, manufacturing and services, IT and ITS, IT information technology and information technology enabled services, aerospace and aviation among many others. These defense personnel will get skill development in many sectors like logistics, engineering, telecom, management, security, manufacturing and other services, information technology enabled services, aerospace and aviation among many other skill development areas. The skill gained in these sectors will enable them to expertise to operate in the job roles such as technicians, supervisors, management executives, security officers, associations in areas such as logistics and services economy, etc. This skill development will be useful for the defense personnel during the service as well as after completing the service. In many sectors like technicians, supervisors, management executives, security officers and many other services such as logistics and services. They will now be able to creditize the skills being imparted to their soldiers which they gain through the regular training process including academic, vocational and experiential learning, and align the courses training being imparted by all these institutions with the NSQF project Punasthapan was undertaken by the Indian Army. This is the most useful step undertaken by the Indian Army to upskill the soldiers and to make them enable to equip them with required skill not only for defense while doing defense service but also after post retirement from defense service. To align all their qualifications and undertake training in NSQF aligned and approved qualifications, they took upon the matter when the Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship seeking recognition as an awarding body. Punasthapan will be established, will be recognized an awarding body for skill development certification. In the skilling framework, National Council for Vocational Education and Training NCVET parlance, an award body, AB acquires the right to award certificates to trainees subject to successful completion of training and assessment for an approved qualification. The defense institutes have now been given a dual category AB status, allowing them to both assess and award the trainees. This gives the defense both pan-Indian certification and recognition besides higher market acceptability. This also requires alignment of skill sets and qualifications with the NCVET and NSQF. To start with the line directorates of the Indian Army, namely Regiment of Artillery, Armored Corps, Corps of Electronics and Mechanical Engineering and Corps of Engineers had submitted their 381 qualifications for NSQF alignment and approval the 381 and approval. The 381 qualifications were granted approval and many more have followed. The project also fits in with the governmental plans to bring in the dual recognition regime, enabling existing Agniveers to acquire 50% credits through an IGNOU prescribed syllabus from a basket of courses and the remaining through the training in the forces. These are the benefits available to the people who are working in the defense services to acquire skill development during the service and may be useful for them post retirement from the defense services.